Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ian I Explores. This is part 4 of the pub crawl, and this one is we will be totally plastered. So let's get on with the video and to the first pub. Okay, so we've now come up to the next one, and this one is the Spider's Web. Here it is, the Spider's Web. It's in there. I'll move this way. You'll be able to see the sign. I'm going to turn my camera around there. There we go. Yeah, so this one is the Spider's Web and it's on Clee Road. Okay, on to the next. Up to the next pub now. Now this is on Two Till. I have come quite a long way from where I just was stood. And this one is the Trawl. Okay, let's move on to the next. Right, so I'm now stood on Norwich Avenue. And the next pub we're gonna, well, it's not there now, it's ours is the Oak Tree. Okay, and I think that big tree in the middle there is an oak tree, not 100%. If you gardeners can tell me, that'd be great. But yeah, it was in here where all these houses are. Okay, so that's the Oak Tree on Norwich Avenue on the Grange Estate. Let's move on. Okay, so I'm now on the Nunsthorpe Estate and I'm on Sutcliffe Avenue, and the next one we're coming up to is this one. And this one is the Nunsthorpe Tavern. Walking up now to Bradley Crossroads. And this next one is the Bradley Inn. And over there is the Bradley Inn, as you can see. There it is. Because I used to live round here, there used to be a bear off attached next to it. They used to take the lemonade bottles back. I think it was a penny or 10p at the time, I'm not sure. So that's what we used to do, yeah. So that is the Bradley Inn. I'm now stood on the Lace Bakers Estate on the Broadway. And we'll come up to another pub which is called the Gunner's Watch, and I'll show you where that once was. So the Gunner's Watch was in there, which you can now see is a Morrison's Daily. Okay, so I'm now stood on the corner of Runswick and Robert Street, and we'll come up to this one. Now this one is sadly closed as well. This is the Empire. You can see a really big pub. I wonder if it's going to reopen. It's got signs on there, but you never know, yeah? So this one is the Empire. Okay, so I'm now on Cleethorpes High Street. And there's one or two pubs down here. We had the Cross Keys, the Leeds Arms and the Crown and Anchor. Now, the Leeds Arms and the Crown and Anchor are in the same place, so that would have been a name change. So I'll show you exactly where I am. Okay, we're in this area here. Okay, so let's get on to the next. Right, so we're coming up to this one now. A lot of you know about this one if you either visit Cleethorpes or live around here. And this one, this is the number one, which is the old railway waiting room and station. Okay, so I'm back on the high street now. There is a lot of new pubs down here, a lot of new venues that are opened. I'll show you them as I'm going round. I mean, there's a lot of these were houses back in the day, and now pubs, etc. Coming up to the next pub. This is a fairly new, well, it's been here a few years now, but it was originally a picture house called the Coliseum. Previous encounters, it was a market. I think it was an arcade at one time as well, so I'll quickly show you that one. So in there, that is the Coliseum. Okay, as you can see it there. There's a sign up there as well. But that, like I was saying, was various things during its time. Originally a picture house or cinema. So let's get on to the next one. Again, another modern place in there. Okay, so I'm now stood on Cleethorpes Marketplace, and the pub across the road, Teddy's Bar, I know exactly what that was. And I will put a picture on what that was originally on this video. Okay, I'm just going to turn this around and I will show you. Okay, so you can see it's Teddy's Bar. Now that used to be my nana and granddad's wool shop, and I will put a picture on, like I said, on this video what that originally was, but now that is Teddy's Bar. This is the Market Tavern. And as you can see, looking around, you can see where I am. Yeah, not many pubs in this area, but I think this one may have been one of the original ones that was here. Okay, so we're now going on to Sea View Street. And the first one we come to is this big building on the corner here, which I'll turn this around in a moment. Okay, so this one is called the Queen's. Okay, let's go on to the next. Further down Seaview Street now, we'll come to this one, is the Fisherman's Arms. Yeah, it's on Wardle Street. Okay, so I've probably just shown you two of these, but the pubs down this very street are the Nottingham, the Fisherman's Arms and the Queen's Hotel. Now I'm just going to walk up now to the Nottingham Arms. I'm going to show you that one. Up to the next pub now, and this one is the Nottingham. There you go, the Nottingham. That's been there a long time as well. Seaview Street, where I've just been walking down. But yeah, there we go. That one is the Nottingham. Walking down Highcliffe now, and we're coming up to the next one, which is the Smugglers. Okay, bit further down now from the Smugglers there, we have this one. Is the Willys Brewery part of it. You can see through the window there. The old brewing vats, look. Really good. Okay, let's go on to the next. Okay, so walking up to the next. And this one is the Lifeboat. And this one was on the corner of Queen's Parade and King's Parade. And it was where all these nice new flats are in here. Long gone. And now these. Okay, on to the next. Right, so we've now come to the next, well, it was here. It's called the Sub. If I turn the camera around, it was over there. As you can see, it's now completely gone. So I'll walk up to here a second. As you can see, it was in there. So I'll go around the other side as well. Right, so I'm around the other side of where the Sub was. I'm going to stick the camera through in there. As you can see, as per usual, they've knocked it down and, well, not a lot's happened really. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so I'm now on Grant Street and we've come up to this place. This is the Sunnyside Club. Okay, so I wonder what this building has been during its time, I don't know. But at the current moment, it is that. So yeah, this is the Sunnyside Club on Grant Street. Let's move on. On is an hotel and it's the Dolphin, and it is over there. Okay, so we'll come to the next one now, and this used to be O'Neill's, but it's been recently refurbished and given its proper name back from what it was called originally. There we go. The Old Vic. And that's got its original name back at last. You can see it's been really redone. We'll walk round the sides of it and that. The Old Victoria Hotel, which it says up there, garage. Yeah, there we go. This is on the side of the Old Vic. Okay, I mean, a lot of you have seen this. It looks really great. Okay, so let's move to the next pub. Okay, so come to the next one now, and this one's the Swashbuckle. Okay, so I've come to the end of the pub crawl series of videos. That you enjoyed that one and all the pubs I mentioned. I hope I mentioned them all, and some of you may have visited them. So I'm finishing this off in this one. Right, so on that note, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it. And for all you watching my content, I really appreciate that. And I will see you all next time on the next video. Cheers.